Howdy to you ladies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back to True or False. Now, there's a bit of a different scenario going on with this one. I'm not just going to play the game naturally because I've done a lot of them and it's kind of samey after a while, so to try and spice things up a bit, I was walking through the shop the other day and I found some cool stuff. First thing I found were some Santa Claus pegs. Can you see them? They're super cute. I have 3 little boxes of these. So every time I get something wrong in this, which seems to be very often, I'm going to stick pegs on my face. And also, I bought this thing, which is like a little keychain. It's supposed to be a... Can you fucking focus? There we go. It's supposed to be a true or false machine, but when you press it, it blinks green or red and then picks one at random. So it's not actually a true or false machine. So if I ever come across any of the questions that I don't know the answer to, and I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna let this thing decide. So it's gonna be fun. So let's get back into our campaign. We're on question 69. Lake Baikal in Russia is the deepest lake in the world. Off to a great start because I have no idea what the deepest lake in the world is. I know the Mariana Trench is like the deepest point in the world, in the ocean, right? True. Ah, true indeed. Ah, I'm not getting any fucking clothes pegs on my face. Even though the amount of questions I get wrong, it's only going to be like 5 clothes pegs for the length of the video, but we might have a little fun at the end. Bears will not attack you if they can't see your eyes. That's false. Correct, that's false. Why would bears only attack you if they saw your eyes? Like, you fucking looking at me? You look- bear attack! There is a town in Norway called Hell and it freezes over almost every winter. Ah, I knew that one. Thank you, Reddit, for teaching me all my useless knowledge. Dude, I'm doing great this time! Shit! I realize as well, every time I say that, I jinx myself and then I get them all wrong after that. The last king of Greece, Constantine II, won Greece's first Olympic gold medal since 1912 in the 1960 Summer Olympics. See, this is way too detailed to be false. There was way too much information in that one question, or in that one true or false statement, to be wrong. Arctic reindeer's eyes change colour through the seasons, shifting from gold to blue. I would love for that to be true. But I'ma go with no, let's use the machine. Let's use the little thing here. So can you see the red and the green? Let's fucking do this. Okay, so I have to go. I have to go with green. You were right! How did you get that right? You're just a piece of fucking random generation. Awesome! Dude, I'm doing amazing this time. Here's me saying that I'll do a fucking clothes peg thing and then I'm not getting anything wrong. An episode of Peppa Pig. I love Peppa Pig. It's so bad but so good. Her and her little... An episode of Peppa Pig was banned in Australia because it taught children that spiders were not to be feared. True. Because Australia have spiders that even if they look at you, will kill you. They will poison you with their eyes. Australia's a scary ass place. Crevice and crevasse are not the same thing. Shit. See, and now I'm trying to like I'm trying to explain what a crevice is, like a dip or a hole or an opening kind of thing. Crevice or crevasse? I would have said that they were the same thing. Is it a different way of saying the same thing? False. Shit! Damn it! Fuck! Okay. First peg of the day. These are tiny, tiny pegs though, so I don't really know where these are gonna stick. Let's stick one on my nose. Oh, that's good. Oh, and because they're tiny, they hurt like a bitch. Ow, that was worse. Ow! These really hurt because they're so fucking small. Okay, fine. Go with the paint! A Catholic bishop described the birth of the universe in an explosion 7 centuries before the Big Bang Theory. Described the birth of the universe in an explosion 7 centuries, so 700 years before the Big Bang, he said that the universe was created. Good for him! It's wrong, because science kind of dictates that. Nails grow faster in summer. Why would they? Vitamin D, calcium, bones, nail growth. Yes. Apparently your nails grow faster in the summer. Okay, Fallout is best known for being the first video game with background music. Oh god. The original Fallout games, not Fallout 3 and 4, they were like before my time. I never actually played it. True. That's false! What? Is it, why did I think that was true? Think before you fucking click these things, Jack. There was plenty of games before that had background music. I assume. Jesus, fuck no! It was supposed to go over all my lip, but then it slipped. Lip slip. I got a lip slip. Right here. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, 'tis the season to be stupid. Fa la 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 la. Oh. Bob Ross painted 3 copies of every piece of work on his show. Could that be true? I mean, we only saw him paint 1, but would he really paint 3? False. That's true! He used to paint 3 of them! Holy shit! Bob Ross, you're even better than I thought you were. Rest in peace, of course. Right, where are we going next? Other nostril. Oh, sweet Jesus. Ow. This one is really starting to hurt. My lip has gone numb. Because big pegs don't have such tight little springs. An ancient Roman lighthouse still stands in England at Dover Castle. I don't know. You said green! Why do you have like a fail sound? Green. This thing is amazing! Maybe it's logging on. Maybe it knows that I'm playing the game and it's doing a whole bunch of shit. That or it's just stupid. And I'm getting lucky. Because it is a 50-50 chance. Green eye color is the rarest color around the world. True. Yeah! And blue is pretty up there as well, but green... Brown, I think, is the most common one because it's a dominant gene. And blue and green are recessive. So if you have those, it's considered rare. A woman sued a hospital claiming a CAT scan made her lose her psychic powers. That is fucking dumb enough to be true. Okay, these really fucking hurt, man. Ugh, Jesus Christ. And I normally have a pretty good tolerance for pain, but holy fuck. Alaska had 2 Fridays in succession, the only place to have ever done so. Why? How? True? Really? I got an achievement unlocked. Alaska. I unlocked Alaska! Hooray! It's a glorious day. Kaloo-kalay. If you have no debts and $10 in your pocket, you have more wealth than 25% of Americans. That would be a fucking staggering figure if that's true. If you have $10 in your pocket and no debt, you have more wealth than 25% of Americans. Please tell me this is wrong. What the fuck? How 25% of America? What kind of number is that in population? That's insane. Yuri Gagarin said, "I see no God up here" when he entered space. Yes. Really? I thought I remember reading that somewhere. Ah, fuck it anyway. Right, where are we sticking the next one? Will you stay on an eyebrow if I put you up there? Probably not. Ow! Jesus Christ! Okay, go for the bigger fatty deposits. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's good. This one doesn't hurt as much. And I did have my eyebrow pierced before. On this side, though. I used to have my eyebrow pierced here. Not on this side. Can you still understand me? I highly doubt it. This is a good luck for me. When Michael Bay was a kid, he used to put firecrackers on his toy trains and film the results. How else would he fucking turn into the explosion master that he is? 4.8% of the average human body is made of aluminium. I don't know. That, and I just want to use this again. No! It says no, Mr. Raccoon! This fucking thing is amazing! Holy shit! The man who created the modern American flag did so for a high school project and received a B- for it. What? I don't... No! I'm just going with this thing again. No! It says no! You piece of fucking shit! Jesus Christ! You're bouncier than I thought you'd be! Holy fuck! Okay, we're putting another clip on. Other eyebrow. Here we go. This is good. This is good. This is good and good and good. I look good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. I'm going fucking crazy. I'm going delusional. I'm going batshit insane. The Assassin Order in the Assassin's Creed video game series is based on a real order of assassins. True. Aha! The Assassino. The Queen herself doesn't need a passport since all British passports are issued in her name. True. Fucking speed round is happening right now. There has never been a single recorded event in where an ostrich has buried its head in the sound and threatened. True! Haha! I do great when I don't fucking think about them. California is clearly visible from Russia. False! Ha! How the fuck would you see California from Russia? These fucking feel weird. I can't even feel these anymore. This one I still feel. These not so much. These are locked in tight, man. Why is it because of no speed limits in the UK, but you can get charged with cycling furiously? That sounds silly enough to be a law. Yes! Of course it fucking is. There's a rare sleeping disorder that causes people to sleep for weeks at a time, walking only to eat. That also sounds silly enough to be true. See, you're kind of catching yourself out with these questions. Well, actually, I should answer that first. Really? You sleep for weeks at a time? And sleepwalk to eat? Jesus. Sounds like a fucking human cat. Aerosmith made more money on Guitar Hero than any albums. I don't know how true that would be. Aerosmith, pretty damn popular. They've had some really fucking humbangers. True? Really? From fucking... That's awesome! Video games, man! We're doing great stuff over here! God, am I going blind? I feel like I might be. The legend of Hercules is invented by the ancient Sumerians. Ha! Dude! I've gotten like the last 7 right! Or 6, I can't remember. There's the only person in medical history to have classified as a dwarf and a giant during his lifetime. I want to say yeah. I want to say that somebody out there was classified as a dwarf and a giant at the same time, because that's awesome. That's a success story right there. That's inspiration for all of us. It's true! It's true! Everyone go out there and spread the message of dwarfy giant. Who was that? I want to know now. Body heat dissipates mainly through the head. Huh. That is where a lot of activity happens. I don't know if that's where all your main source of dissipation would happen. I would have thought through like your core. I fucking should have gone with my instinct. It doesn't even tell me what the right answer is then. I just thought because a lot of brain activity goes on, so maybe, I don't know. I even said it myself. I don't think that that's where it would come from. It would come from your core or somewhere else, and I still clicked true. God damn. US and UK overthrow first Iranian democratic government. I don't even know what your fucking question says. The US and the UK overthrew the first Iranian... I don't know. Oh! I didn't put a peg on for the other one. I got it wrong. I'm not even fucking paying attention to my own rules. Oh god, that one twisted. Oh, can you see that? Ow! Holy fuck! Last question! The Hill of Tara in Ireland contained the Ark of the Covenant, and the Irish were a part of the Lost Tribes of Israel. I should know this. I'm a fucking terrible Irishman. I'm a terrible Irishman. I don't... Oh, ow, ow, ow! And that's it for this episode of True or False. I look like a fucking idiot right now. This was a bad idea, but it was also fun at the same time. Hopefully it was at least entertaining to watch. I'm gonna go take these off my face and soak my head in a big bath of cold water. Oh, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face. Oh my god, boss! And... Play points all out. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes! Oh, that sucks! This isn't a sledgehammer with 3 hand grenades attached to it. Creepy, weird, fucking crazy forest people! I feel like I talk like Richard Nixon.